here at the Newcastle Mini Marathon. Starting line, 20-30 seconds most before we start this thing. Let's get going.
Awfully wet.
Shoot the gun.
Let's call it. Is it a dud?
Go! 2 or so miles into the race, you've got the rest of my running group up front. Luke and James and Thomas up there for the win. Crazy guys. Through some neighborhoods, and here's our first turnaround.
Nice job.
Was the assistant race director on the bike, and here's James Garner coming up here. James Garner, looking like a champ. Pretty nice terrain, nice area to run. Some interlopers. It's pretty humid, pretty muggy. I love it.
Hey everyone, we're running the Newcastle Mini Marathon. Be sure to check out my review at the Extra Mile, extramilerunning.com.
Thomas! Turned around from the 3-mile stretch coming up on 4 miles. I'm right at about a 7-minute, 50-second pace, which is about 30 seconds faster than I intended, but gives me a little breathing room, literally. It's nice out, cool. You can see some of the water on the road. It rained all yesterday. It's been a rainy week, but we were lucky, and it's overcast, but it's clear. No rain on this race. Running past the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame. Into mile 5 or 6 here in the race, and going back into town onto the main road. Whew. Doing pretty good. Hello, Mayor.
How are you today?
Doing pretty good.
Go ahead and take a ride at the first road.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
So we had a slight decline and then a slight incline past a cemetery. Wonder if anyone's run past this and wondered, I just ought to go lay down now. Hopefully not. It's nice out there. Like I said, it's overcast, so the sun's not too extreme. Sun's not anything. It's nice and cool, a little breeze, very humid. Okay, lapping back through this little main square part of Newcastle, little shops and everything. And you'll see on that sign it says Wilbur Wright birthplace. You know, the Wright brothers and airplanes and all that. Here's a little vintage style theater. I like that, that's nice. Wood on the windows. Sean Phillips would like that. Yes, he would. And then here's an interesting little thing. You've got some Amish folks and a little type of a farmer's market here on the square in Newcastle. I want to stop and get an apple. They're not in season yet. Coming back around to the start, but we're into mile 8.5, so I think we turn back onto a trail, 4 more miles, and then all the water and beer one could want. Whew. Running on the back of the YMCA, and there's a cornfield that surrounds it with this Wilbur Wright trail, and this is the terrain that I'm used to training on, off of the city streets and onto the trail, onto the greenway type setting. So it's good. I'm good. So this really looks familiar with the greenery. That's a lot like my home trail up in Gaston. A little flatter, but I'm enjoying it. I'm just over mile 10. Kind of slowed down, but I'm not worried about speed today. I'm just having a good time. Not gonna stress these last 3 miles. It's about good times, feeling good. I don't want to push it too hard. Whew. Out here into the clearing, we're at about 12.6 miles. So about a fourth to go. Right here, finish line's up here. I've got this. This is good. Woo! Coming up on the finish line. Here we go. Currently doing age group prizes. Here's the medal for the actual Newcastle race, the mini marathon. It's pretty good. I did okay. Oh, my legs are cramping a little bit. This was probably my best performance on terrain like this. There were some good hills, but I mean that's kind of fun. Flat courses are good for fast races, PR. Sometimes you want to challenge yourself, and this was definitely a challenge. Around mile 10, I had to slow down a little bit, just because I haven't been doing as well with my distance as I should have with training and everything. But it's kind of like I said in that one clip, is that sometimes you just want to race for fun, and I got to that point where I hit the wall and I didn't want to press it too hard. So it's a good race. I loved it. My history professor from the college, he came out. He lives in this town, and Bruce Gaylor, he brought me a beer, and we didn't have an opener, and my car was across the parking lot, so I went to open it on a brick light pole. Sliced my finger open. It actually was just a pretty thin slice, but since I was worked up, I was running, my blood was watery and I bled out. I bled everywhere. It was crazy. But here's some of my running group, and I'll include some photos in the video, finalized video, and yeah, that's what the Newcastle mini marathon is. So if you watch this as like just to find out what the race is for yourself, this is it. It's a good time. It's coming out a little bit now, finally. It's still a little overcast. I'm gonna head out. This is the Henry County YMCA building, and that's where the official race was. It's a great time, loved it. Great terrain. I really liked this course, even though it was hillier than what I'm accustomed to, but it's a challenge, and so I'm always up for that stuff. Always up for trying new stuff. I brought this I brought this frozen smoothie this morning, and it's got a lot of cherries and stuff in it, and kale. Well, it looks kind of like swamp. So I'm still gonna drink it, but all in the name of power, running faster. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to shoot this video, let everyone know what the Newcastle Mini was. I think I got a lot of the good terrain in there. I did not get some of the bigger hills at the very end, obviously, because I was a little daunted and challenged by that. I was a little distracted, so forgive me for that, and I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Hope you'll be able to run this next year. If you didn't, if you're watching this and you did run it, awesome. I hope I got some footage that you were interested in, and take care, guys.